Wow, 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 wow. As you see here, Vergil Ortiz explains undefeated Mexican star WBC interim 154-pound title contender. 24 wins, no loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. Vergil Ortiz explains right here his grounds to be able to get out his contract. As we learned earlier, Vergil Ortiz has officially filed a lawsuit against Olympic gold medalist, 6th Division world champion, a Mexican-American Hall of Fame retired superstar boxer icon, Oscar the Golden Boy de la Hoya, who started Golden Boy Promotions, who Vergil is signed to. Oscar is not trying to pursue the fights that Vergil wants, which is the Jerron Boots Ennis fight. He wants that fight. Oscar is not of the belief that Vergil can win that fight. And so Oscar's doing everything in his power to prevent the fight from coming to fruition. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? Vergil Ortiz, as of today, we know Oscar's been going back and forth with Vergil's manager, Rick Marinian, publicly. And now Vergil has officially filed the lawsuit to be able to get out his contract and his deal with Oscar de la Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. He's officially filed the lawsuit as of today. We learned this today. But not only that, as I stated, we know Vergil Ortiz knows Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez was able to get out his contract in 2023 with Oscar de la Hoya, right? And he cited the same thing, breach of contract, that Oscar de la Hoya wasn't doing what he was supposed to, and Oscar de la Hoya was taking advantage financially of Canelo Alvarez. Now, I stated in the video I did earlier, I don't know how quickly and accurate Vergil can, and so I was concerned that how long is this going to take for Vergil to get out his contract, right? And now we learned right here that, as Vergil is stating, another statement from Vergil Ortiz, they're stating that Oscar de la Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions lost not only their contract with Dazn, but the distribution with Dazn. Remember, I told you guys that Dazn, the distribution, the difference between distribution and a regular contract. The regular contract, they'll give you a budget to showcase the fights, right? They'll give you a budget. In this case, when you have a distribution deal like Oscar de la Hoya was talking about teaming up with the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, founding advisor Al Heyman. Al Heyman and the PBC have a distribution deal with Amazon Prime. They don't have a budget. They can just take their brand and their fights and their events, and it could be showcased on the platform. But the platform is not financially backing you. Like Showtime was financially backing PBC, like HBO was backing Top Rank, you know, ESPN was backing Top Rank, right? That's not the case. Now, Oscar had a deal in place with Dazn. And Dazn, I told you guys, Dazn had let it be known that if Oscar de la Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions did not make this fight, and the biggest fights possible, with Vergil and Jerron Ennis, that they was going to drop him. They wasn't going to renew the deal. They don't want to do business with Oscar. And so, as you see, Vergil is releasing his grounds for being able to get himself out his contract with Oscar de la Hoya is partially the fact that in his contract, he had it that Oscar de la Hoya and Golden Boy needs to have a platform. If they do not have a platform in which he can showcase his talents, that's grounds for him to be released and get his contract terminated. And as you see, Vergil is telling the world Oscar has lost his his contract with Dazn. Dazn is dropping him. He don't even have a distribution deal with Dazn. It's over. That's why the other day Oscar came out talking about he was going to do a deal with Al Heyman and PBC, put their rosters together and do the biggest deals in the United States, because he needs Turkey Al Sheik. He needs the money, and Oscar is trying to sell that they'll put their we'll put our brands together and we're going to do the biggest fights here in the States. I told y'all that was nonsense, right? And because PBC don't have a budget. So they're trying to put their rosters together to convince Netflix or Amazon Prime to give them a platform with a budget and cite that they're going to work together and put the biggest fights on together because they have a roster and they have a roster. They put it together and they'll put big fights. They ain't trying to hear that. This is why His Excellency Turkey Al Sheik is needed. And Oscar too busy concerned with Dana White and TKO. You're done, bro. You're not even going to have a roster. Guess what? Dana White and TKO is going to take your roster. Period. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, or one word, I'm gone. Peace.